Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. By your powers combined, I am Captain Planet! By your powers combined, I am Captain Planet!
blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice.
A woman never belongs to you. It's just your turn. You lost your edge, she lost the traction for you. That's how it works. What'd you think she was gonna do? Tell you she cheated? Men cannot afford to get complacent in relationships. Get your fat ass off the couch, start lifting weights, and learn game. You're welcome.
And now your man, Donovan Sharpe.
What's up, guys? It's your man, Donovan Sharpe, and welcome to the 970th edition of TSR Live, your daily dose of red pill truth, wisdom, and awareness. I'm going to try and keep that to a minimum. It is good to have you guys all in today. Make some adjustments here. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do at all. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Never mind. Let me cancel that. Okay, good. No, stop. Ah, for crying out loud. Ay. Anyway. So I'm glad you guys are here. This is going to be a hell of a show. Oh, there we go. Okay, good. Hopefully that's... I apologize, guys. Hang on a second. Just let me get, okay, we're good. Okay, never mind. I'm good. Okay, we're good. All right, anyway. Fantastic show. I have a fantastic show in store for you guys today. We will be talking about our good friend, Destiny, as well as our good friend, Melina, who basically, who literally, quite literally showed her ass for all the world to see, just arguing for argument's sake. Same as her wife. And no, that was not a Freudian slip. That was not a Freudian slip. I want to start today's show off. By, let me go to the second screen here. I want to start today's show off by talking about something that I call the Destiny effect. So, oh God, Jesus, oh my God, dude. Tell you what, man, there we are. So I made the announcement. I made the announcement that Myron Gaines is confirmed for the Conference of Masculine Excellence, the CME. And give me 1 second. And this guy says, I'd rather buy a PS5 than spend that kind of money on a ticket, fam. Gentlemen, this is the Destiny effect. This dude actually said that he would rather spend the money on a PS5, a video game system. On a video game system than to potentially change your life. So I said, this gentleman is what I call the destiny effect. This clown took the time to tell me that he'd rather spend his money on a video game system, which will gobble his time, make him even more useless and lazy, and continue to facilitate the laissez-faire attitude young males have today, than to attend an event that will make him a better man. To admit that you'd rather buy a fucking video game than to come to an event that will change, to meet people that will change your life, is par for the course for idiots like this. I said, listen, good luck. Enjoy your PS5. I'm sure it will bring you riches and fulfillment beyond your wildest dreams. Now, to say this dude was well stocked in Coca-Cola is probably an understatement. So, of course, clowns like this always have to reply. They always have to reply. And, it's interesting. Guys like this are always very, very talkative. They're always very, very talkative, right? So let me go to his response here. This is so funny. And everybody's talking shit, and it is what it is. This is funny. You guys are going to love this. Donovan, I think you have to realize that a man is in charge of what their purpose is. If gaming brings that man happiness, who are you to tell him anything? Money, fast cars, and women are not everything to everyone. I put no chick over my love for gaming. Good for you. Either respect it or kick rocks. Only I decide what my purpose is. Okay, well. All right. I got news for you. MK Griffs. Video games is not a purpose, my friend. Video games is a hobby. Video games is like OnlyFans, right? Video games is like OnlyFans. Only the top 1% make any real money, make any real life-changing money. This dude took all this time to tell me that did this dude actually just say that gaming is his purpose? And then he doubled down. I put no chick over my love for gaming. Then, my friend, you've got bigger problems. Oh, and of course, this guy, Abe Martinez, spoking like a true alpha. He says, you can't decide what the next man's purpose is. You decide what your purpose is. I decide mine. I live for gaming, and nothing will change that. Well, then there you go. Nothing will change that, so you will not change your station in life. I promise you, I will bet any amount of money that matters to me, that this dude's life sucks. This dude's life is terrible. And if it's not terrible, he's definitely not living to his full potential. He would never admit that. He would say, well, I am completely fulfilled with video games. Fam, video games is a hobby, man. Video games is a hobby. Kenny from the A says, actually, the top 15% of OnlyFans creators are making life-changing money. Okay. So what, this gamer has what? An 85% chance of failing? Look up the stats, Kenny from the A. Look up the stats on what percentage of people. Oh, there we go. See? And 0.05% of gamers make money. Guys, I said that. Listen. I can't help this guy. If this dude would rather buy a PlayStation 5, if he would rather buy a video game console than to come to an event that could potentially change his life, networking opportunities, employment opportunities, I can't help you. There's nothing I can do about that. There is absolutely nothing I can do about that. This is the destiny effect, guys. And we're going to get into this a little bit later, but guys, these are the kinds of men. These are the kinds of men that praise destiny. They love guys like Abba and Preach. It's unbelievable. Ken Kenichi said, I knew a gamer who played so much he didn't take breaks to eat and weighed 120 pounds. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Jerry Raven says, yeah, so pro video gamers have a worse success rate than OnlyFans. Exactly. Video games are supposed to be an escape. It's not supposed to be your life. Video games is not a purpose. I cannot believe this dude just sat here and wrote this diatribe lecturing me on who am I to blah, 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 blah. Nigga, I can say whatever the fuck I want, bruh. And no, I can't decide what the next man's purpose is, but I do know this. Video games is not a fucking purpose. You numbskull. Guys, again, these people are a waste of time. This guy is a waste of time. Okay? I just wanted to point this out. Let's actually take a look at a look at some of the other comments, because this is insane. I cannot believe that there is actually someone who said video games is his perfect. Video games is his purpose. His purpose. Let's see here. Yeah, this is all Coca-Cola, guys. It's all Cope. It is absolutely all Cope. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous that this dude just sat here and wrote a couple of paragraphs justifying to me why he plays video games for an exorbitant amount of time, because it's his purpose. Somebody even said gaming is a lifestyle. Yeah, that's exactly right. Name me a gamer who lives the lifestyle who is successful in life. I'll wait. Cigarman85 with the $2 super chat says, these losers spend all their money on OnlyFans. Yeah, exactly. There we go. Mike Steele with the $2 super chat says, life-changing, going from $9 to $15 an hour. Yeah, that's exactly right. Jay Blaze with the $5 super chat, appreciate that, says, Don, I remember one of the conversations with the Savos. The amount of life-changing networking you help men out on is immeasurable. Yeah, I would agree. Yeah, Big Tay 85 says, video games is a hobby, not a job, lest you actually making the video games, right? Right. I mean, it's absolutely insane. Nasty Nab says, as a gamer myself, I don't see myself making a living off of it. Ice Dragon Kid says, it's the lost generation, man. It's just sad indulging on nonsense. Listen, I don't have anything against video games. I used to love them as a child. But I'm a grown-ass man. I got responsibilities. I got bills to pay. I got goals to meet. I don't have time to be sitting around playing video games, going back and forth with guys like me about why his lifestyle. Seriously? Ay. Shade says, I hope Lesthany and Lalina are no longer relevant. I didn't like either one of them from the beginning, not for a second. This is one of the things that Myron and I have many, many disagreements, believe it or not. We don't have any fundamental we have one or two fundamental disagreements, but one of the this is not even a fundamental thing, but one of the minor things we disagree on is I just don't think it's smart to be giving Destiny a platform. But by the same token, he does make a good case for, hey man, it helps my debate skills. Sorry about that, guys. It helps my debate skills, and it helps people to see what not to do. So I can certainly respect that. So I just figured I'd let you guys in on what was going on there. So what we are going to do today. What we are going to do today is we're going to take a look at a couple of clips that Destiny put out. We're also gonna watch a couple of clips that just about verifies everything we've been talking about. It is absolutely incredible. It's absolutely incredible. And I honestly, man, I did not even know that this video was out there, but apparently it is out there for all the world to see. So, without further ado, hang on, guys. Ay, Jesus. All right. Okay, so this first clip we're going to watch is Melina. This is Melina going, quote-unquote, toe-to-toe with Myron, right? And we all know Melina, she argues in bad faith. She just argues to argue. She has to have the last word. That's just how she is. And the end of this clip is going to show it. The end of this clip dovetails very nicely into the next video. Let's get it.
Let's get back to my question. Okay.
I had one more.
Yeah, go.
One more. And then you said harmful. Why harmful?
Because I don't think that you guys' reality is the real reality out of this Miami City and the podcast itself.
What specifically?
I don't think that the advice that you guys are giving is, or some advice.
See that? Look, she already got uncomfortable because the crowd is not on her side, right?
I don't think that the advice that you guys are giving is, or some advice is good. Some advice like getting your shit together, like getting a job, working hard, working out, those things are great. But when it comes to relationship advice, I don't agree.
Okay, what do you disagree with specifically?
What I disagree with specifically, I don't think that trying to build up men by very, very shallow things like getting money or having that car or...
Okay, newsflash, Melina. Money is not shallow. Money is necessary. Money is necessary. What's wrong with teaching guys to make money?
Having this sort of image.
But you just said a second ago that building yourself up is good.
Yeah, it is.
Ding!
Yourself.
There's another contradiction.
But not for just attracting other people out there. Because in that case, let's say that you lose all those things, there's just no way that your partner in that case is going to stay with you. She should be with you for you and your interest and
Melina,
your hobbies.
That's ridiculous. What she is talking about is what should be, not the way things are. But guess what? It shouldn't even be like that. Guys, I tell you all the time, if you cannot provide, protect, and provision for a woman, you don't deserve a woman. That's all there is to it. I have absolutely zero issues with gold diggers. Absolutely zero issues. And like Myron said on the pod, every woman's a gold digger. It's just that some women have bigger shovels than others. Right? Melina's shovel happened to be very, very big. She cashed in.
You're married to Destiny. Shout out to Destiny. If Destiny was broke and 300 pounds, would you be in love with him?
I would be in love with him, yes.
Bullshit.
By your powers combined, I am Captain Planet! And you look at the smile on her face, she knows that she's getting a reaction. At this point, Melina's just, I don't know. Listen, Sosnick can do whatever he wants. Myron can do whatever he wants. But this chick, I mean, like, I don't know. Things have run its course with this chick. All she really does is say things to get a reaction, and she just loves being the center of attention. Typical fucking woman, right?
I mean, you could say that,
Stop.
but I mean, I'm being honest. No, I'm fully honest with you.
I'm not saying
Yes.
that if he lost his money now and something happened to him now, you'd stick by your man. Respect, right?
Yes, yeah,
I'm
because I
saying
love
if
him
you
for the
met
things that's not the
Destiny-
shallow things, and
I'm
that's
saying
what
if
I
you
think
met
you guys
Destiny-
should. I think you guys
Answer the
should try to
question. Here it
build
is.
up.
Do you see how this woman talks through people? That is a very masculine quality. See, listen, I don't have a problem. I don't have a problem with Melina per se in terms of the way she talks, but this again is what her and Destiny do, is they literally just talk through people. When Destiny and I do debate, we are going to have those same rules in place that he had with Rollo Tomasi and Michael Certain.
Stop the
People
cap.
in that way. Yeah.
If you met Destiny and he was 300 pounds and he had 0 subscribers on YouTube and he's like, I'm going to be a gamer, you would have not given him a second chance.
Of course I would.
Oh my God.
Because
Anybody believe her at this point?
there are things. I like him for his opinions.
so pretty,
I like
but
him for
you're
the way
capping,
he is,
beautiful.
his
Like-
humor.
Okay.
I like him for his intelligence. That's the things that I love him for.
So does intelligence pay the bills? Intelligence and his heart?
Because it's
Nope.
you, it's the
But
personality.
that's
it's
what
not
pays
your
the bills.
It's not your money.
So if you're homeless and you have no car and no house, nothing to feed the kids, I don't know if you have any.
why do you want
but
to
you're
go
gonna
to
be
like the most extreme examples?
Because, Melina, you and Destiny regularly go to the most extreme examples, and then you move the goalposts. You say, well, what if they're in a sad marriage? Stick it out. Okay, what if there's abuse? Well, obviously you don't want to, no woman should stay in a physically abusive relationship, right? Well, what if it happened one time? Hey, listen, it's up to her. If she wants to forgive him and go back, there's going to have to be some conditions, but listen, man, there have been a lot of successful marriages that have survived worse. It is what it is. You gotta, I am not, I would never advise my sister to, yeah, well, Darius keeps beating your ass. Yeah, stick it. No, that's ridiculous. That's stupid. That is not smart. Because at that point, you're risking your life. You're risking your very life by staying with people like this.
I'm telling you
It's
that.
not extreme.
Wait,
This
are you going to argue for like what I'm attracted to? I'm not attracted to people that have cars and money. That's not what I'm attracted to. Because people like you who are only attracted to those things, you would ditch your guy right away.
My
Of
guy
course
makes
you
less
would.
than me,
But
way less
why
than
in that
me.
case? Yeah, but why the fuck are you arguing and saying that I would
Oh, see, there she goes. See, now she's in her feelings because she just swore.
believe in that? Because if you're the same as
Women
me.
look for men that have resources that can be present.
But clearly
provide,
you don't.
protect.
You just told me that you're not, right?
That's not. See, do you see how her and Destiny are very good at just pushing through the bullshit. It's ridiculous.
Darling.
Yo, so you're gonna tell me how I feel?
Okay,
No, we're not going to tell you how you feel, Melina, but we are going to tell you how you operate. Melina is trying to position herself as this bastion of uniqueness. There is nothing impressive about Melina. There is absolutely nothing. Well, I'll tell you what. There is one thing that is impressive about her, and I will look. I will give her credit for this. I will give her credit for this. I will always give her credit for this. The bitch got the bag. She got the bag, man. Like, look. Please believe. She absolutely finessed Destiny. Guess what? That's on Destiny. That's not Melina's fault. Melina was doing what she needed to do to survive. Destiny just happened to be the mark. That's all there is. That's all there is to it. But she tries to paint herself as this unique. There's nobody like me. No, you're not unique. You operate just like every other woman in a relationship. You are not special. You are not different.
I understand where you're coming from. You're saying like
Mike Steele says the car is a byproduct of the ambition and success. Absolutely.
cars and the money, whatever. Cool. That might not be as attractive to you, but it's important, right, for the guy to have it.
To have stability and like your
Yeah,
confidence
because
within you.
the-
Yes, I do.
the-
Agree
Listen
with
to
that.
her.
thing that
See, she
women
keeps going.
Never want to admit is that, and I've said this a million times, all girls are gold diggers, some are just better at hiding the shovel. And what I mean by that, right, is you got the girl that says, I want ambition or I want drive, blah, 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 which is code term for the ability to procure resources for a later time for me. Or there's some girls that are overt about it. I got a big shovel, I need a guy that's a millionaire, etc., because I make money or I deserve it. So yes, you can sit here and say, I like him for him, but the thing is this, women typically just end at 10, but they don't go 1, 2, 3, 4,
Right.
5. The man has to count 1, 2, 3, 4,
Right,
5.
right,
He's
right.
not going to get to 10 and even be seen unless he has certain prerequisites. Only women are loved under the condition that they provide no value.
There it
Men
is.
must provide value.
That's right.
That's just how it is.
I think that's how it is in Miami, yes. And like cities like this.
Okay.
It's not just
that
Here's the
outside
thing.
of it-
Okay, you know what?
I
Let's go
probably
with that.
lived in more
Let's-
countries and cities
let's go
than
with
most
that.
of you guys. So
my
Oh, I've been to more countries than most of you guys, so I know how relationships work all over the world. What kind of an argument is that? That's crazy.
I have a lot of
So here in
perspectives.
Miami, it's celebrated to have a big shovel and be overt about it.
Thank you.
Okay? Maybe I go to Nebraska, whatever, and they have smaller shovels, but it does not change the fact that
Same
women
thing.
still
I don't
want a
think
man.
that's true.
See, I don't think that's true.
Can
Seems
provide
like
resources.
people are dating within their area, job.
And how would you know? Are you in Nebraska? See, this is guys, this is why Destiny and Melina are dangerous. They are like, and the thing is this is I think that I think that there's probably a part of them that really does believe in the stuff that they really do believe some of the stuff they say. But like Destiny and Melina, they're not stupid. They're not stupid. They have to know how things are. If they're not, then they're even more delusional than I even knew.
Okay, how about this?
School.
I've lived all
Ladies,
over the world. and
ladies,
it's the
real
same
quick.
Shit everywhere.
How important is it for your man to actually not only just be financially stable, to be successful and have money? Go ahead.
For me, it's important.
Do not go on a
for sure.
diatribe. Just give
Oh
the
my
answer.
God,
please.
this fucking bitch.
It's
How
important,
important?
but how you say
Es
not
muy
the only
importante.
thing that attracts me.
Okay.
You know?
So
But the key here is
Yeah.
that they're not even going to give him a chance. There's
Thank
plenty
you.
of
Thank
smart,
you.
cool homeless guys out there.
Yep.
No
But they're
homeless.
invisible.
Right.
So it's
no
like
homeless,
Exactly.
but don't
Like,
have to be
with-
rich like you. Can be a normal guy.
okay.
You'll date a normal guy?
Yeah.
Miss Entrepreneur?
Yeah.
5'8".
Yeah, he's a normal guy.
37 to 50.
This is so funny. Women always say what they think everybody wants to say. No woman wants. This is the difference between men and women. This is the difference between men and women. Okay, men, we admit our true nature. We admit that the first thing we notice about a woman is the way she looks. That's it. We men, we admit that we are not attracted to bigger women. We admit those things. We admit that we have some shallow whatever, right? Call it shallow. I don't even want to see. Dude, I just victimized myself. It's not shallow. It's men's standards. That's the way this is.
Not rich like you.
How about this? Would any of you ladies...
Wait, so you'll date a guy that makes less money than you?
Say it again?
You'll date a guy that makes less money than you and has lower status than you?
We are the same.
No.
Okay. Would any of you ladies date a guy who makes significantly less than you?
No.
Yeah. No.
You would?
No.
I mean, I have.
You would not?
No. Really tall and
Would
had
you?
a huge
Hold
dick.
on.
That's, oh, God. This is one thing that I did not.
Would you?
No.
Would you?
Significantly less?
As long as he can protect and provide and I can support him, then...
Yeah, but that's not going to last long there, sweetie. Like, listen, he can dick you down all you want to, but dicking you down doesn't pay the bills.
The money doesn't matter as much. However, with that, typically to protect and provide, you need to make a certain amount.
There you go.
Correct.
Janelle, would you?
I mean, I have, like I said, but he was 6'8" with a huge dick, and so there's an exception.
All right.
I mean,
You see, dude, like, look, man, love Janelle to death, but there was no need for her to. That was a flex. I had a guy who's 6'8" with a huge dick. That didn't have anything to do with. I guess it did have to do with the conversation. She could have said, "Look, man, my guy was very, very attractive and very, very good in bed." It's like, come on, like listen, Janelle, we know you're attractive. We know you get attracted. Like, you don't have to. Yeah, that's not something I would agree with.
but I'm going to tell you honestly, if he was not 6'8" and didn't have the biggest dick ever, I would say no, thank you, sir.
God, give me a
You
break.
need to have some money and be successful.
King Life with the $2 super chat says, I know people who gave up on life for video games. Absolutely happens every day. REI 12 Figures with the $5 super chat says, hey, Donovan, I'm very curious of your opinion and maybe even the chat. The question is, should Adam have fired Natalia after the MLD incident? I just don't, I don't know, man. Sosnick is a smart guy. He is. He's not stupid. But listen, we all have a blind spot, right? I can admit I have a blind spot. One of my blind spots is trusting the wrong people. I'm an excellent judge. Sorry, guys. Ooh, fuck. I had a tendency to trust men quicker than women. Now, I haven't been burned most of the time, but the men who have burned me have been all men that I was friends with, friends that I trusted. Right? That's what happens, guys.
And you also got to remember, no disrespect, she's a little bit older. So when you're older as a woman, you have to make concessions on what you're demanding.
Gotcha.
You can't demand as much as you get older.
Yeah.
Unfortunately for women.
Fair
So
enough.
I get what you're saying. You're saying
demands
not all women are
change.
like that, blah blah blah. But the reality is,
I
all
think
women are
there,
attracted
I think there's
to
better things
more
to tell.
status,
There's
more
better
money,
advice. I think
more
there's better
strength.
advice to say.
So you're saying, for example, Destiny, not the fame, not the cars, it's the identity of who he is
Yes,
as a man.
his passions, his personality.
But would you
his
admit
intelligence.
as well
We
that
can talk
to
about
get
it.
to that
The
level,
chemistry,
you need to work on yourself as a man? So
What do you
his
say?
identity that you love, right? He had to work on it as a man.
Or like the chemistry you have, the intelligence that he has, the passions, the humor, all of those things. Not like how much money he's making. I don't care about that.
It's cute. Of course she doesn't care about the money he makes because he makes a lot of money. Women never care about money unless he has money. I don't care about money. Ask that to a girl who's dating a guy who's making $45,000 a year driving a forklift. Ask her if she's worried about money. Myron says it. Privilege is invisible to those who have it. Well, so is money. Of course money doesn't mean anything to Melina. She's got money, or at least her husband does. That's why it's not a big deal.
Yeah, but it does play a part though.
And hard work. That's what I was gonna say. There's a difference between a guy who was like became a millionaire from inheriting it, or maybe he was just like a rich boy, versus someone who worked for it. Because those character traits they needed to exemplify in order to get that is someone who's a real man. Like that's.
This was irrelevant. I don't know why she brought this up. I mean, love her to death, love the accent, but this was completely useless.
Why that is attractive. Not so much the money, but what they needed to build themselves into in order to achieve that. That's what's attractive.
100%. No
So ultimately,
entitlement.
he became the man that you love because he had to go through hardships and became successful over
There you
time.
go.
So those character traits that she's
It's
saying
not about
earlier.
the success. It's like, I would say the success of his past.
She refused. I swear to God, I do not know. And this is funny. Melina is not unique in this regard. Everyone, well, with the exception of the women on this panel, but so many women will bend over backwards to make sure everyone knows I don't care about his money. Hannah Jeter. Somebody who is a role model for Devin. She loves Hannah Jeter. I love her too. She is the perfect, like, if ever there was the perfect wife, like, she is the perfect wife. She's young, she's beautiful, she keeps in shape. She loves, I mean, dude, like, all around. But when I watched their documentary, even she tried to snowflake. Well, when I first met Derek, I didn't know who he was, really. Of course you did. He's Derek fucking Jeter. Everybody knows who he is. And so her trying to pretend that she didn't really know who he was just her way of saying, no, I like Derek because of his personality. No, sweetie. You like Derek Jeter is because he was the captain of the New York Yankees for over half of his career. He is the last single-digit number in Yankees history. Oh, by the way, I'm going to flex some sports knowledge here. I don't know if anybody has realized this, but the New York Yankees have run out of single-digit numbers. They have run out of single-digit numbers, with the exception of 0. The Yankee numbers that have retired in chronological order: Billy Martin, Derek Jeter, Babe Ruth, Lou Gehrig, Joe DiMaggio, Joe Torre, Mickey Mantle, Yogi Berra, Roger Maris. Derek Jeter is one of 9 Yankee players with a single-digit number retired. He is called the Yankee captain. Of course that was attractive to Hannah. I mean, why wouldn't it be? Guys, I do not know why women can't just admit, yeah, you know what? The reason I like this guy is because he made a lot of money. And it was an added bonus that, yeah, you know what? He's a handsome, attractive guy. He actually kind of has a sense of humor too. Like, listen, man, caring about how much a man makes is caring about how much a woman weighs. Money equals weight. If a woman is overweight, we're not interested. If a dude is a brokey, she's not interested.
You're missing like the things that he.
Yeah, see, she is missing.
Yeah, but at some point, if he lived in his parents' basement, I don't care how smart he is, you're not going to accept that.
Yeah, but in that case, you clearly have like a problem that you're you're in that case depressed or something. You don't have a.
See, there's always somewhere else to go for her. As soon as she gets cornered, well, then there's a mental problem.
Drive in your life, like you're not
Correct.
doing anything.
So that would be unattractive.
But it doesn't mean that someone. It doesn't mean that you need to make millions. Like, it doesn't mean that...
Nobody said you have to make millions. Now, there she goes with the extreme example. Why do you use extreme examples? Because you do, sweetie. And this is the 3rd extreme example you used on this stream.
At all. Just like if
I
you
mean,
have a passion
the reality is you left the guy that you were with before for Destiny because Destiny had more status, he had more clout. If we're going to be all the way 1,000...
Oh, boy.
This is what I mean.
Oh, boy.
See, women say, like, and I need the audience to really, like, understand this, right? Like, besides, like, looking at the girls and be like, oh, my God, blah, blah, blah. I think men need to really, really understand and drill this in their head that women are going to say things that are politically correct.
Bingo.
Kind of massage and or
you're just
conceal.
Melina, shut the fuck up.
Well, I was talking too.
Yeah, like my point
Jesus
is this:
Christ,
like
dude,
women are going to say certain things, but they're going to do opposite things. Because if women were honest about the way that they actually mate select, it would be very bad and make them look very poor and like terrible people. Because women typically do monkey branch to better guys, and your own mating practices have proven what I'm saying, that you went to a better guy that you had, and you did it overtly on a camera. Let's be honest here. If we're going to be 1,000.
So there's absolutely nothing that I could say to change your mind to believe what I actually feel.
But what I'm saying is that Destiny was able to take you from that male because he was better in some regard.
Not because of his money and not because of his success.
He had more potential. Remember I said the whole shovel thing? Maybe he had a smaller shovel at that point.
See, she's always going to go back to, you can't tell me how I feel. No, I can't tell you how you feel, but I can tell you how you operate.
You had a smaller shovel at that point, but you saw the potential and you're like, you know what? I can invest with this guy.
That's not how I felt at all, though.
Okay.
See, there it is. That's not how I felt at all. See, all they have to do is say, that's not how I felt, but your actions stated otherwise. Why did you leave Destiny? Oh, because of his intelligence and this and that and the other. It's circular logic. So let's go to the next video. Oh, and it gets worse, gentlemen. It gets so much worse. Ah, here we are. Oh, real quick, let me just play this small. Oh, no, actually just played that. Here we are. So this is the this is the video, I guess the video compilation of when Destiny first met Melina. Now, the story goes, that she was on vacation with her boyfriend in New Zealand. And I guess she jumped online and she saw that Destiny was also streaming in New Zealand. Her boyfriend was a huge fan of Destiny, and so they decided to go and meet him. And this is what happened.
To try some vines.
Okay.
Okay, so the first thing that I will notice here is that it appears that Destiny has aged a lot. It was like she has aged a ton. She has aged a ton. Her teeth aren't really, I don't know, her teeth look a little gray.
And then we got super drunk.
We need to. No.
No, we're not drunk.
Let me explain what happened.
He's like.
This one is drunk, and that guy is.
No, it's not true. You're drunk.
So right now, I'm babysitting these two guys because they're.
Okay, what the fuck? Whoa! What the fuck is this? Whoa!
Very drunk. So
whoa!
I'm trying to.
Whoa! What the hell is this? What the hell is this, dude? Oh my!
Sure that they become
what
sober.
What are you doing?
Right?
Mm-hmm.
You wanna...
Look at this. This is right in front of him. This dude. And listen, man. Hey. I tell you what. Look, man. Hey, look. Destiny is Mr. Steal Your Girl. Right? Like, look. Listen. Check this out. I ain't mad at Destiny. This is not Destiny. This is not on Destiny. This is on Melina. Actually, this is on Melina's boyfriend at the time. Right? Destiny was just like, hey man, this chick wants to bang, let's bang. Let's do it.
Sober? Okay. So we're gonna become sober.
Alright, so can we go to ADM 76 and get some more drinks?
No, I don't think
Yes, I think we should get another one.
Oh my god, you're so smart. You're like streaming more than I have. Don't fall off.
No, and
why does Melina look homeless? She looks
okay. I'm not gonna fall off.
You're gonna fall off.
No, I'm not.
You're right at the edge.
No, I'm not.
Can you please come back?
No.
Is he okay?
Yes.
Okay. He's so mad.
I asked him for permission.
Do you see how Melina's very comfortable with dudes just getting handsy with her?
Do you know what's cool about New Zealand?
What?
I don't ever feel like I'm gonna get shot.
No, we're not gonna get shot for anything. It's gonna be fucking
Like the
sick.
worst case scenario, someone will punch me, but I'll never get actually
Alright,
shot with a
so
gun.
what are we doing? Like we're sitting down with the table and we're putting down the cameras, or what are we doing?
I mean, Max, listen, I think it's going to be up to you because right now, I don't think I'm in the best spot to make that decision.
Yeah,
so
but
you're going to be negotiating with all of the patrons.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Destiny. Like, you don't have to be in the best spot to have a good conversation.
Oh no, I can have good conversations, but people get very...
This is incredible. He is doing all of this in front of her
but
boyfriend.
we're only going to record us.
Okay, but people hear voices on the camera. Listen, Max, you're the streamer tonight.
Somebody time out Certified Mech. I will play and pause this video as often as I damn well please. Yeah, alright, Certified Mech, you're out of here. You're out of here, man. Somebody get rid of Certified Mech. I can't stand people coming here and trying to tell me how to run my podcast. I will run my podcast however the fuck I want.
He wouldn't stream it all. He would just not.
No, who's the guy? Poseidon? Would Poseidon stream this?
He would probably get arrested by the police.
Yeah, so we're pretty.
All of them are.
Oh, Poseidon.
We're doing better than Poseidon,
okay.
And I think that counts for something.
Okay, I totally agree.
Yeah.
Okay. What the fuck?
It's New Zealand, man. It's not fucking America.
What the hell is?
Queensland. They could throw them out. I don't even think you guys hit them well. What?
Guys, I think I figured this out. Melina characterizes herself as poly, right? Melina's not poly. She's just a hoe. That's all she is. She calls herself poly to cover up the fact that she fucks other guys. On every podcast, she only talks about the women she's had sex with. Yet she's on vacation with a guy and cheated on him with a guy. That's what this is. Melina's not poly. Oh wow. You know what? This is not a term. This is not a term I use too often. Oh no, this is not staged, bruh. This is 100% real. 100% real. Melina is feral. That's what she is. Melina's feral. She's a wild animal. She's a feral cat, lioness, whatever. She just goes around and does what she wants to do. She's feral. She can't, like, dude, like, she's not going to be tamed. She's not going to be tamed. This is how it is. She's feral. She will never, ever be, no, she's never going to be, she's never going to settle down with one guy until, of course, she has no choice, right? Melina's feral, man. And when someone's feral, there is absolutely nothing you can do. G. Lee, with the $2 super chat, says, in time, people always show you who they really are. Absolutely. Cigarman85. So let me get this straight. Not Destiny. You are attracted to Destiny's personality and his chemistry, but you are in Miami looking for cock. Yep. Yep. Dr. Durden, with another $5 super chat, says, while it might not be the reason she liked Derek Jeter, it is definitely the reason she gave him a chance to begin with. Absolutely. And that's okay. Look, the reason I liked him, he was kind of cute, and, well, he played shortstop for the New York Yankees, and he makes a lot of money. It is what it is. It is what it is. Georgios nails it. Melina is fundamentally broken. Melina is... oh, shout out to Troy Francis. Shout out to Troy Francis, who just texted me. Yeah, like this is not... she doesn't know anything about polyamorous relationships. She just uses the label, the moniker, to justify fucking around on Destiny. That's it. And she uses that moniker to fuck around on her boyfriend, who she eventually completed the branch swing with. Derek the Trader, with the $10 super chat, says, glad to see you're back, Donovan. Given that Melina sleeps with other men, if she gets pregnant, do you think Destiny would be willing to raise another man's child? No. He's not willing to raise his own. You kidding me? Yeah, Destiny has a son who he abandoned. And I'm not going to get into the name or anything like that, even though it's all out there. I'm not going to dox the kid. I'm not going to dox the kid, but yes, Destiny has a son that he does not have, that he abandoned, essentially. But this guy is talking about deadbeat dads, and, oh, the reason why, the moms get it is because men are taking care of their fucking kids. Well, Destiny, you happen to be one of those people. But, gentlemen, I promise you, this gets so much worse. Guys, listen, I'm not doing this as a tease. It gets so much worse. Devin, don't spoil anything, but guys, it gets so much worse.
Don't look at me like that. Are you judging me? Get away from me. Listen, can we please get the boxes first? We're going to the van anyway, so shouldn't we retrieve the boxes?
I think before the boxes, we should go through your daddy issues.
I don't have daddy issues.
And your mommy issues?
No, I don't have any of that. Listen. Okay.
Listen.
Okay.
I'm listening.
I'm gonna be done pretending.
Unbelievable. This is insane. I cannot believe that this dude is letting this other dude, manhandle his girl.
Look, you can just do this.
Yeah, what's
Holy
that?
shit, I don't know. It's just she's very touchable.
Yeah, that's the way of putting it.
Do you think so?
You sure is.
Okay. Max, Mike.
Your girl is very touchable. Ay.
If you want to pee,
yeah,
we can find a spot for you, mate.
Okay, so then why don't we fucking do that?
So you see
Oh my God, we're just on the street. There's a roundabout. Okay.
No, it's alright. Don't worry about it. Another day, another dollar, as they say. We're just trying to take care of Steve and Kenneth.
So I guess this is her ex-boyfriend. Ay. Not too much of a looker. And listen, I'll say this about Destiny. Destiny's not a bad-looking dude. Pause. I guess that's what the kids say. Pause or no homo. Destiny's not an ugly dude. If he got in the gym and trained, I think he'd be all right. This guy, on the other hand, not so much.
Vanel II.
Oh God, look at his teeth. Jesus Christ. Oh boy. That's bad. That's really bad. Looks like he's got a lazy eye too. Ken Rose with the $5 super chat says, glad you're back. Thank you very much. Oh, Ken Rose actually super chatted me. And then he said something. How about that? Red Genome with the member for 3 months says, poly equals cheating with permission. Yeah, that's all. Yeah. Lorenzo says, this is straight creepy. Yeah, this is.
And this is diary log 21. Day 2 with Destiny.
Oh my God. Oh, and this is one of Destiny's fanboys. Or used to be, anyway. Mr. Steal Yo Girl.
He's kind of a manlet, kind of like a big child. In some parts, he's very grown. Like when it comes to computers and streaming services like that, maybe even politics.
I take dumps in the forest.
Yeah.
It's fucking nice.
Yeah.
Did you hear what this woman just said? Listen to what this woman just said. Just listen.
Just like that. Maybe even politics.
I take dumps in the forest.
One more time.
Politics.
I take dumps in the forest.
I take dumps in the forest. Melina, a grown woman, just admitted that even though there's plumbing and electricity and a sewer system, she takes dumps in the forest. What did you wipe your ass with, Melina? Like, guys, like, there you go. Kyle 2020 just nailed it. She's literally feral. Literally. She's shitting outside. That's unbelievable. What is she not potty trained? I take dumps in the forest? What? Dude, oh my god.
Yeah.
It's fucking nice.
Yeah, but you're more connected to nature. So this is what we're doing. We're having a rehabilitation just sensation for Steven, so he knows what it's like to be a real human. Because a big part of what society does today,
this is Coca-Cola right here, guys,
is that it disconnects you from the human experience. It makes you believe that you're not.
Yeah, feral confirmed. Yeah, listen, this is what feral animals do. Feral animals shit in the forest because they're feral.
Human, that you are something else. You're labels. You're a vegan, or you're a capitalist, or a different parts of just the system, so to speak.
Watch Destiny? Okay.
But extended to the bushes that you hid the
fuck is going
the
on?
wine glasses underneath. So let's do that.
All right, let's do that.
Regina with the $2 super chat says, does she wipe with a leaf too? Maybe.
Dude.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Okay, dude. Yo, get your good one. Tyler's ready, dude. Dude, this is such a good meme. Like, if someone screenshots that meme, dude, like, the
Don't care. Don't care, don't care, don't care, blah, 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 seeing all that, da-da-da-da.
Joke,
stuff
dude.
for you. It's not like in the States.
Oh.
So you just fucking
Jesus,
walk and...
how do you guys not get that POV? This is just social media, period. Dude, listen, to those of you saying that, you really think Destiny can dick a girl down? Listen, you'll be surprised, dude.
Oh
I
my
bet
God.
you, listen, I bet you...
Yeah, I don't give a fuck, dude. I really don't.
Me?
There we go.
I might feel like I miss her a lot, but it's not...
Oh, listen to this. Listen to this.
Part of being poly. For me, since Melina, for example, she recently had a boyfriend, and for me it was pretty hard. Like when the balance is out of shift. So maybe when
when she's banging more guys than you are girls. Yeah, that's generally the way this goes.
Spends an entire week with him, and none of those days with me, I might feel like I miss her a lot.
Yeah, no, really. This is crazy. Oh my god.
But it's not necessarily a negative feeling. It's just that I miss her, you know.
By your powers combined, I am Captain Planet! This dude just sat here and denied the fact that he's angry that his girlfriend is off fucking another dude for a week. What's wrong with you people? Like, what are you supposed to be socially evolved if you're not okay with your girl banging somebody else? Ay, ay, ay.
And it's not bad to miss something, but that's probably one of the harder parts.
Yeah,
you can really miss someone and you really want to be with them.
And I think like if you're having problems with one person in a relationship, it kind of like, it can affect you, and then it affects like the other relationships.
Oh yeah, like it can be a chain reaction.
So yeah, a little bit like that.
Yeah, I
think
gotcha.
it could be really negative?
What is Lily Pichu? What has he done?
She's a very...
Stephen Proctor with the $10 super chat says, explains why her accountability is shit. Pun intended. All right, I got you.
talented artist. She's very cute, and she does music and art. She's very cool. She's one of my closest friends.
But if she's one of your closest friends, why do you bully her?
That's just how we get along with each other. We have a safe word in case we take it too far.
All right.
Ay, ay, ay. Rob said, he says, somebody get this guy some Narcan. He's OD'd on coke. That's a good one.
She writes like she talks. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, most people do.
No, it's not true.
Yeah, like shit.
She writes like she talks, like exactly.
You told Lily you love her? I doubt I said that. Gropestony showed up. Oh, I asked both of these people. They were okay.
Oh, this is where it gets good.
Beforehand. Oh yeah, be careful because there's a window and they might be able to see you. Huh?
I know.
Oh well.
I have a towel.
You have a towel, that's right.
What do you want me to do with it?
You wanted a menu.
She's the one that's hungry. I don't give a fuck. I need to sleep.
Jesus,
There we are. Now, there's some rare backbone by Destiny. There's some rare backbone by Destiny. He's like, look, man, I don't need the fucking menu. The bitch is hungry. I don't give a fuck. I'm trying to go to sleep.
I'm so tired.
Is the shut up? Has the stream been on this whole time?
Yeah, because you put the camera there. I almost came out and started jerking off.
All right, scooch.
What?
What? Yo, this... Guys, look, man. I don't know. I just don't understand. I don't know why anyone would take anything that him or Melina says about relationships seriously. What the hell do they know? Like, this is some Black Mirror type shit. This is crazy.
Can't you sit here? It's no, it's my stream. Today it's mine.
No, he actually grabbed his balls here, huh?
Give me your phone. Give me your phone.
Hey, been kissing on my girl. Give me the fucking couch.
Okay, well,
Hello, stream.
Well, fuck that then. Fuck you.
Got him.
Nasty Nabs with the 200 KESs says that is not a wife. No, it is not. And King Life, you beat me to it. King Life beat me to it. King Life beat me to it. He says Destiny sees his viewers as backboneless losers. He sees them just as if he is going to do this to an actual fan. Guys, this is the difference between men who live this life and men who do not. If I were somewhere, you know, live streaming or whatever, and, you know, a fan of mine's like, hey, Donovan, I'm in New Zealand, man. Can me and my girl come and have a beer? Absolutely. The last thing I'm going to do is try to steal his girl. This is why I tell you, you cannot trust men who are not good with women. You can't do it. Destiny was clearly not good with women. The first time he had the opportunity to dirty Mac, he did it. This was a fan of his. Well, was a fan of his. And you reward him? You reward him for being a fan by stealing his girl? Yeah, you guys care a lot about your followers. Dre Raven says, explain to me why Destiny thinks he can lecture anyone on how they live. Listen to this.
No, they closed the door to the bedroom. You know, guys, I'm gonna sleep on the couch with you.
They have closed the door to the bedroom. Unbelievable.
It's gonna be great. Actually, today I'm a real cock, you know?
Oh, yeah, that's something to be proud of.
Oh, it's not too bad. I actually got a book I wanted to show you, which I've...
Oh, really?
What's the ratio of her...
No, the book you need to get is The 49 Laws of Sharpe, number 1. Number 2, you need to get Why Women Deserve Less. Number 3, you need to get the Rational Male series.
Boyfriends to your girlfriends. So, alright. This is... I think having one girlfriend is more than enough.
There it is. There it is. See? Having one girlfriend is more than enough. That's the case with most guys. Most guys don't want to be fucking 5 bitches, man. We only really want to be fucking 1. Sometimes we will fuck, you know, a few bitches here and there. We don't let our girl find out. But dude, this is crazy. This dude is sitting here on a live stream while his girlfriend is getting dicked down by a dude who's going to have blue hair.
For me, like, it takes... Oh,
who the fuck is that?
Give me a second. It's literally just a salad. That's so fucking funny. Vegan life, bro. Vegan life.
Ay, ay, ay.
If you're new to being polyamorous, just remember the goal. Like, just remember the goal of a relationship, and you want to grow together from each other.
No, there's another man growing inside your woman as we speak, and you're not in there.
And you want to have a good time. You want to enjoy yourself in a relationship and stuff like that. So things can be difficult, and you'll grow from them. You'll grow from them, and things can.
No, you won't. No, you won't. The only thing the thing he should grow from is what not to look for. Is what not to look for in a woman. If a woman says she's poly, it just means she's a hoe, guys. The fit comedian with the 17 months says, like Chris Brown says, these hoes ain't loyal. There it is.
Good. And
Sean Reb says, wait, he's poly? No, he's not. He's just fucking her. Melina's poly. She's a hoe.
You'll enjoy yourself. That's just how it is. So just remember the end goal. Like you're trying to have a good time in life.
No, his end goal is trying to hang on to the first pretty girl who ever paid attention to him. That's it.
In general, pretty much. No.
And that is that. That is that. So when Melina says, nope, that's not how women work. I saw Destiny for his mind and his brain as an intelligence and blah, 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 blah. No, I don't monkey branch. We literally just watched her monkey branch from one dude to another. So no, we can't tell Melina how she feels, but we can tell her how she operates. Let's move to the next video. So that's the Melina part. That's the Melina part. Now we're going to get to Destiny himself. Now we are going to get to Destiny himself. And it is absolutely incredible. Like, this dude, you guys are going to have to see it. You guys are going to see this to believe this. But let's start with this. Let's start with this clip first. Vulnerability in a man.
Okay, what about you?
No.
Why?
I think showing vulnerability with someone is very, very special, and I think it takes a lot of bravery to do so. So if someone can show vulnerability to me, I feel special, and I also look up to them a lot because they can do it. They can.
By your powers combined, I am Captain Planet! Yeah, Melina's the type of bitch that if you're vulnerable to her, she will use your vulnerability against you. Right? And there's a big difference between being vulnerable and being in emotional control. Let's continue.
Admit fault. They can feel upset about.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold up. Admitting.
They can feel upset about things. They can feel upset about things.
Okay, what about you?
No.
Why?
I think showing vulnerability with someone is very, very special, and I think it takes a lot of bravery to do so. So if someone can show vulnerability to me, I feel special, and I also look up to them a lot because they can do it. And they can admit fault. They can feel.
Admitting fault is not being vulnerable.
Upset about things. Like
being upset is not being vulnerable.
They can feel love. They can feel the connection.
That has nothing to do with vulnerability. Admitting fault, getting upset, those are not vulnerable. That's not a vulnerability. That's just being a man.
But I feel like when he means
give me an
vulnerable.
argument. If you can do all the insults, but it's not going to prove me wrong at all.
You can do all the insults, but it's not going to prove me wrong. Remember that.
I feel like
arguments.
when he means vulnerable, it doesn't mean like out of emotion.
It doesn't mean that
It
you're like
just means
schizophrenic and
emotionally
depressed
Jesus,
and just,
Melina.
like going to the mental
Not like
Melina,
vulnerable,
she's
like
talking.
Yeah.
it's not like vulnerable, like everything affects
Jesus,
him. It's
fuck.
Emotionally is stable, that they can control their emotions. Is
That right there. The Colombian girl, I think that's where she's from, in the middle. She's spot on. You don't want emotionally vulnerable men. You want to know what emotionally vulnerable men do? Emotionally vulnerable men shoot up schools. Emotionally vulnerable men put their hands on women. You see, the men that commit these heinous crimes, these mass crimes, if you guys know what I'm getting at, these are men that were emotionally vulnerable. Emotionally vulnerable men are men who cannot control their emotions. That's where the vulnerability is. Because if you as a man cannot control your emotions, you are by definition vulnerable. This is why men are physically superior to women. Women go on the way they feel. They're literally on autopilot with the way they feel. That makes them more vulnerable. So these women are saying they want us to be governed by their emotions just like they're governed by their emotions. Nope. Sorry. A man who is governed by his emotions is dangerous. And it's dangerous to both men and women. Eric Harris, Dylan Klebold, Sung-Wee Cho, Elliot Rodger, Alec Manassian, Andreas Lubitz, and on and on and on. These were all emotionally vulnerable men who committed unspeakable, heinous crimes against mass... I got to watch my language here. Emotional men are dangerous men. A man who cannot control his emotions is dangerous. Up until recently, I wasn't able to control my emotions, and it got me into all kinds of legal trouble. All kinds of legal trouble. My emotions took over. I knocked some dude out. I'm in the handcuffs. Now I got to drop another 50 large just to make sure my ass stays out of prison again. It's ridiculous. G. Lee with the $5 super chat says she looks up to the next man from her knees. Yeah, exactly. Dr. Durden, member for 1 month. Appreciate that. Says I need to sleep equals I need to sleep with your girl. Yeah, right? Let's continue.
Different. Vulnerable, it means that everything affects him.
Thank you.
I don't want a person like that.
No, it doesn't mean that. He can be
All right, so who else wants...
Dude, Miss Columbia she is low-key hot. Like, she is low-key hot.
So who else wants a vulnerable man? 1, 2, who else raised their hand?
It's
Okay, why?
Because I think that being in touch with your emotions and, be a leader.
Being in touch with your emotions is not being vulnerable. Being in touch with your emotions means that you recognize them and can control them. Listen, men, we feel emotions all the time. We get angry, we get sad, we get depressed. We feel these emotions all the time. But the true measure of a man is being able to control those emotions. If you can control those emotions, you'll own the world.
You say, but be able to balance that and show your emotions and how you feel truly, and not how.
Oh, Dr. Durden said she's Venezuelan. Okay, thank you. I appreciate. I knew she was South American, but I appreciate it.
Put a face on all the time is something that's attractive to me.
Wait a minute. Hold up. Did y'all hear that?
And how you feel truly, and not how put a face on all the time is something that's attractive to me.
No, it's not attractive to you. Women cannot be privy to a man's feelings 24/7. You just can't be. You have to listen. You got to know that your man. You have to know that your man is he's going to be a rock, right? I think of like a duck, right? You see a duck on the water. The water's placid. It's just kind of moving along. Underneath, it's flapping. That's what it takes to be a man, right? On the top side of the lake, everything's placid. But what goes on below the surface, that's where the real work happens. I'm smooth here as a duck because I'm working hard down here. If I'm up flapping above water and below water, dude, I'm not getting any duck booty, right? The duck's gonna be like quack, quack. I'm out. That's it. Like, what's up with him over there? What's going on with Mallard? Yeah, Mallard's feeling some type of way. Ethel, da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, I don't really feel quite safe with him.
Is it fair to say that as a leader, you need to be able to lead regardless of how you feel?
Correct. Yeah, so you can still lead, but that doesn't mean you can't
contradicts
share.
me.
There it is. So, vulnerability. So now we're really going to get into it here with Destiny. So you guys remember a couple weeks back, me and MLD did a. I let him come on my live for the first few minutes, just kind of talk about what had happened on the whatever podcast. And this is what Destiny's response to us was. Oops.
Change your pronouns, and then like you need to do this, you need that. So she's talking a lot of shit. So I was getting fucking angry because there's certain places in the world, like a woman talks like that,
What? Were you upset that you couldn't hit her on camera? An actual woman-beating piece of shit? It wouldn't surprise me. Stay tuned.
This is your emotionally vulnerable man speaking here. This is your emotionally vulnerable man speaking here.
Maybe there's some videos out there. Y'all might be surprised soon on that one.
Listen. And this is why you live in Japan, man.
What, so you can hit women when they talk back to you?
Did I say that he lives in Japan so that he can hit women when they talk back to you? What are you talking about? No, like who the hell said anybody was talking back to No, MLD was getting angry because she was being disrespectful. And I'm not trying to advocate for, Duracell, if anybody knows what I'm... Yeah. No. MLD is shadowboxing. He is shadowboxing right now. That's what he is doing. We are not endorsing anything like that. But yeah, it's modern women can only speak to men in this way because they know they won't get knocked the fuck out. That's...
What the where, Abba, I hope you're watching this. These guys, they should be done.
Ah, there it is. These guys, they should be done. Well, there you go, guys. There you go. This is why Destiny, Melina, and Aben Preach are making their rounds in the Manosphere. They want to take us down. And it's interesting. And pay attention here, guys, because this is really, I think this is really going to hit home. Guys like Aben Preach, Destiny, Melina, they claim that we come on here and we are dishonest about our lifestyles and our advice so that for profit. Right? We come on here and we talk about red pill stuff, not to help men, no, but to take advantage of sexless men to make money. I would argue that Destiny, Aben Preach are doing literally the same thing. You see, the less men find this content, the more men can tune in to Aben Preach's nonsensical drivel. It's basically a Gossip Girl channel. And sit around and watch Destiny play video games and, fuck other people's girls. Whoa, what? You see, the less men endorse self-improvement, the bigger Destiny's fan base gets. The bigger Aben Preach's fan base gets. Think about it. Why else would they be in the Manosphere? Right? Why else would they be here? They are doing the thing that they are accusing us of doing. They are encouraging men not to follow us so that they too can get followers. And they're only hurting men.
This is insane.
The Fit Comedian says, being vulnerable means I want control over you. Absolutely.
I don't think I've ever heard a bigger self-report in my entire life.
Oh my
Modern
God.
women only talk like this because they know they won't get knocked the fuck out.
How is that self-reporting, Destiny? How's that? What are you calling me a woman beater now? You calling me a woman beater now? No. I have not, do not, and will never put my hands on a woman. Ever. And if you don't believe me, you can check my criminal record. Listen, I ain't got no more skeletons in my closet. It's all out there. So you can say that I'm self-reporting, but again, we'll get to this later. But in no way, shape, or form, I said, and I'm not advocating for beating women. I prefaced that by saying that. And then I said the only reason why they talk like this is because they don't get knocked the fuck out. Does that mean that I beat women? Of course not. Stay tuned. It gets so much worse.
This wraps up perfectly for me in a little gifted box. This is why they like foreign women. This is why they're passport bros. This is why they hate modern women, because they want people that can't call them on their shit, and they're fucking woman beaters. Like, I don't know if they're actually woman beaters. They want to be.
Did you see that? See how he self-corrected? I don't know if they are woman beaters, but they want to be. Oh, so now you tell me how I feel? You're going to tell me that I want to be a woman beater? That's crazy. That's ridiculous.
It's actually insane. Why would you even say something like this? It's not...
Because it's my God-given right to say it, Destiny. You see, my freedom of speech, like yours, is protected under the First Amendment.
Even the fact that they are the moral depravity to say it, it's that they're also so intellectually deficit that they would think...
Moral depravity. Here we go.
It's a good idea to say. This is a Kevin Samuels talking point. Did Kevin Samuels really say this?
Who the hell did Kevin... Yeah, Kevin actually did say that. So, he wants to be all on his high horse. He wants to be all on his high horse about us being woman beaters and self-reporting and this and that. And the third, oh, it gets so much worse. It gets so much worse. I want you guys to listen and watch.
Tell me that I'm literally the worst
This is his ex-girlfriend or ex-wife.
human ever, and it's like he's so like.
So it says Destiny dumps. Oh, Destiny dumps his son onto another woman to go partake in a cuckold in another country. Just let's keep that in the back of your mind.
Steven is so great, but I can't handle it.
Because you just shouldn't fight in front of your kids. It's not healthy. It's not good. Parents should always be a united front. You don't want kids to think that you hate each other ever. It's fucking horrible.
Yeah, I agree with that.
So this is
Whoa. All right. So this is him and his son. All right, there we go. All right. So Steven has a son. He has a son. He absolutely has a son. Now watch this.
Is fucking. I wish I didn't have a kid sometimes, so I could just pack my shit and get the fuck out of here.
Now, there's nothing wrong with saying that. A lot of people share that sentiment, right? I had a friend of mine, Jesus, in Las Vegas. His name was Dale. He used to talk all the time, man, if I didn't kids, I'd be loaded. That doesn't mean he doesn't want his kids. He loves his kids. He just understands that kids are fucking expensive. Well, Destiny is just echoing the same kind of sentiment that a lot of people, hey, man, if I didn't have kids, I'd pack my shit and get the fuck out of here, right? A lot of people say that, but they don't really do it. You see, Stephen Bonnell has a son that he has abandoned. I don't know what state. I'm told it's Nebraska. I don't know where that is. I don't want to be factually inaccurate. But Destiny he's been on every podcast that'll listen to him. The Saucecast. Where else? A Fresh and Fit. Talking about parents in custody. Parents in custody. Yeah, the reason why women get custody 90% of the time is because of the deadbeat dads. Destiny, you are a deadbeat dad, my friend. You are a deadbeat dad. He has a son that he does not currently live with. Now, I don't know, maybe he pays child support. I don't know. I don't know what the details are on that. I don't care about that. But again, more hypocritical statements. This guy talked all this shit about deadbeat dads, but he is a deadbeat dad. Ay. Yeah, Ranzo, don't spoil it because it gets way worse.
I eat pizza. I like to eat the topping.
Now listen to this. I want you guys to listen very carefully because we need to be genuine here. Okay? We're not fans of Destiny, but I'm going to be fair to him because that's what we do here. Just watch.
First, I like to remove the
Yeah, that's weird, bro.
Every time I see my son do this, I like beat the shit out of him. I can't believe it.
Now, you see that? So the first thing that was said is the dude was like, well, I like to eat my toppings off of my pizza before I eat the pizza. Yeah, that's fucking weird. That's really fucking weird, but it is what it is, right? So so then Destiny says, listen, when my son does that, I beat the shit out of him. And everybody laughs. No, Destiny is not a child beater. He made a joke just like he did last time. And just because I don't like somebody doesn't mean I'm going to seize and be disingenuous and say, oh, he said that he hit his son. No, Destiny didn't hit his son. He didn't hit his son. He's like, look, man, when I catch my son doing that, I beat the shit out of him. And everybody laughs because they know it's a joke. Because if all these people really thought that Destiny was beating the shit out of his kid, they would not have laughed. Now just watch their reaction here.
Have a kid sometimes, so I can just pack my shit and get the fuck out of here.
When I eat pizza, I like to eat the toppings first. I like to remove the
Yeah, that's weird, bro.
Every time I see my son do this, I like beat the shit out of him. I can't believe it. When we go to a pizza place and I see him like pick shit off, I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you, Nathan? Put it in a box and take it home. You're not gonna embarrass me out here. Throwing something at...
Okay. Now, we are going to be fair. We're just going by what he said here. Destiny doesn't beat his kid. Man, of course he doesn't beat his kid. Even though he abandoned him, he probably still... I'm assuming he abandoned him. He's not going to hit his kid. He's not going to hit his kid. It takes a special kind of evil to put your hands on a child. I'm not going to sit here and be disingenuous and say, see, Destiny admitted to hitting his kid. He said he beat the shit out of his kid. I'm not doing that. It was a joke. It was a joke done in good taste, pun intended with the pizza. And nobody thought that he was actually being serious when he said, "Hey, I beat the shit out of my son when he takes the toppings off of his pizza." Nobody believes that he actually put hands on his son. Here is smoking gun number 1, guys. Oh, it gets so much worse.
Somebody is fucking physical abuse. That is domestic abuse. Period. Fucking period. I would have filmed my shit with Rachel. I wouldn't have any fucking fans today because you guys would probably think I'm a fucking abuser too. Garen fucking teed. Because you better fucking believe I had to fucking choke her out a few fucking times.
I'm sorry. What was that?
Too. Garen fucking teed. Because you better fucking believe I had to fucking choke her out a few fucking times.
Did this man just admitting to choking out his wife a few
I'm a fucking abuser too. Garen fucking teed. Because you better fucking believe I had to fucking choke her out a few fucking times. That shit got crazy.
Oh, the shit got crazy. How about that? How about that? This man just sat here and waxed poetic on how we self-snitch. This is the biggest case all wrapped up in a box, self-reporting, blah, 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 blah. And then he says this.
I have any fucking fans today because you guys would probably think I'm a fucking abuser too. Garen fucking teed. Because you better fucking believe I had to fucking choke her out a few fucking times. That shit got crazy.
That shit got crazy. Let's listen to that again.
I wouldn't have any fucking fans today because you guys would probably think I'm a fucking abuser too. Garen fucking teed. Because you better fucking believe I had to fucking choke her out a few fucking times. That shit got crazy.
Guys, once again, this is why we tell you, do not be emotionally vulnerable. Only emotional men put their hands on women. This is why emotional men are dangerous. This man just admitted to having choked out his wife a few times. This is what emotional men do. They go off on tirades like this. They can't control their emotions. They go and they do something dumb. Yet this guy wants to call us wannabe woman beaters. No, Destiny, you actually are a woman beater. And listen, we already know Destiny's a coward. Abba and Preacher cowards, Destiny's a coward. Abba and Preacher cowards because Myron and Fresh are like, look, if we want to get physical, let's get physical. Abba and Preach found a way to slither out of it and pull the race card. No, Abba and Preach pulled the race card because they know that we would beat the fuck out of them. That's why. We would absolutely beat the fuck out of those guys. You kidding me? Hell to the no. So of course well, now you want to get physical? Oh no, Abba and Preach. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Anyway, this is why we know Destiny is a coward, among many, many reasons. Only a coward picks a fight he knows he can win. Let me repeat that. Only a coward picks a fight he knows he can win. Only a coward fights people who are smaller and weaker than him. Stephen Bonnell, you're a grown fucking man choking out I would assume, the mother of your kid. How does that not make you an abuser? How does that not make you a coward? Would you ever try to choke me out? I don't think so. He tried to choke me out. I'll beat him. I'll beat him till his hair turns red. You kidding me? So this guy's going to sit here and talk about morals and ethics and character and all this other kind of stuff, not knowing that this was out in the ethos.
I had to fucking choke her out a few fucking times. That shit got crazy.
Unbelievable. Look at this. Let's play it one more time. This is unbelievable. I could not believe it when I saw this. I was like, wait a minute. This guy was he's saying from the highest mountaintops, these guys are abusers. These guys are abusers.
Fucking teed, because you better fucking believe I had to fucking choke her out a few fucking times. That shit got crazy.
That shit got crazy. Moose Lodge says, bro, you can't fight. Get out of here. I'll tell you what. Send me an email to TSR at DonovanSharpe.com. I will give you my home address, and you will find out whether or not I can fight. I'm serious. Moose Lodge. TSR at DonovanSharpe.com. I will give you my home address. I will allow you to step over the threshold, and I will beat the fuck out of you. You'll find out. You will definitely find out whether or not I can fight. No. Leave him up there. He says, you can't fight. Get the fuck out of here. Okay, really. Put your money where your mouth is. Email TSR at DonovanSharpe.com. I will tell you exactly where the fuck I live, and I will beat the fuck out of you. Let's just handle it like that.
Tell me
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, but it gets so much worse. It gets so much worse. CigarMan85 with the $10 super chat says less than the anus and Reach are trying to tear down the RP community because they know they don't bring any value to any men to improve their lives, and they know they will lose subscribers and viewership. The pie is big enough for everybody. It really, really is. Trust me, there are more than enough losers to go around. There are more than enough losers to go around. But it's almost as though Abba and Preach and Destiny are trying to convert those guys to fall in with their line of thinking. Well, if it comes to beating women, choking women out, letting other men smash your wife, abandoning your son, calling men the names that you purport to be, then yeah, I can't help you. Like, this is your leader. King Life with a $5 super chat says, I can see why Destiny left Nebraska. His ex-wife's family ready to give him that work. You better believe it. You better believe it. They're probably ready to, they were about to give him that work. They were trying to give him that work.
That I'm literally the worst human ever, and it's like...
Oh, but it gets so much worse. This is funny. Moose Lodge is like, let's do it then. Oh, there he goes. See? There he goes. Moose Lodge says, I'm not coming to your house. Oh, see, here we go. Do you see how this works? Do you see how this works? You see how this works? Guys, this is what weak men do. Bruh, you can't fight. Get out of here. Okay. I told him, look, bruh, TSR at DonovanSharpe.com. I will tell you where I live, and I will beat the fuck out of you. He says, let's do it then. Then he starts to think twice. And says, you know what? I wonder if those 4 felonies, those 4 violent felony convictions are true. I would look that up if I were you. Then he says, I'm not coming to your house to fight you. Translation, I'm afraid. Next, now you can ban him out of here. Now you can get him out of here. Get him out of here. I'd have taken you up on it. But as soon as I gave you the email address, as soon as you thought about it for a little bit, I'm not coming to your house to fight you. That's what I thought.
And it's like, he's so...
Oh, I keep trying to get to this. Oh, but it gets so much worse. Oh boy. And finally, I'm gonna screen cap that. That is fucking awesome, dude. That is so awesome, dude. I have never seen somebody tuck tail and run that quick. This dude says, bro, you can't fight. I said, bet, let's do it. Let's do it then. I'm not coming to your house to fight you, and then pretends to laugh. Nigga, you are afraid. You're afraid. You know I'll fuck you up, dumbass. See what happens when niggas run their mouths? You see what happens? You can't fight. Come and fight me. I'll send you my fucking address. No, I'm not coming to your house. Bet. Listen, if you were scared, dog, just say you're scared. Fam, I'd be afraid of me too. Dumbass. Oh, but this, my friends, is the nail in the coffin. This is the nail in the coffin in terms of the character of Stephen Bonnell. And look, you guys know me. I have never tried to position myself or stare down my nose at someone or bring the moral cathedral into this space. I don't care about morals. Things to me are neither immoral or moral. They just are. That means they are amoral without morals. Right? Guys, you know me, man. I've done a lot of bad things in my life, and there's a pretty good record of it. I have not run from it. I've been arrested over 30 times. I'm a 4-time convicted felon. Maybe look, that's attorney-client privileges. I don't know how he did that, but I have my suspicions. I'll just leave it at that. But I have never been the guy to take the moral high ground, because it's just not what we do here. We talk about dealing with things as they are, not as they should be. Gentlemen, what you are about to hear may be disturbing. Buckle the fuck up. Oh. I'm pressing the play button on the goddamn screen.
What about child pornography?
That's kind of a different thing. There's like more...
Hold on.
What about child pornography?
Did you guys hear what he just said? One more time.
What about child pornography?
He asked him about cheese pizza. Listen to this answer.
That's kind of a different thing. There's like moral versus pragmatic sides of that. I've seen a little bit of evidence on the pragmatic side, and it seems like an okay thing. I probably shouldn't say that, or it sounds bad.
Oh
but
my
men that
God.
are given access to child pornography have a higher chance of not actually committing pedophilic actions
Oh
in
my
real
God.
life. And I would argue that that would be
Oh
a
my
moral
God.
good. That if you can prevent people from acting on those urges, that's something that should be explored. What you can do is you can find people that were previously abused. Okay, so the child porn that's already been made, and then you would offer them some sort of compensation if you could get their consent to use it in a therapeutical setting or whatever. Would be the idea.
Consent to distribute people's abuse. All right, that's.
What about?
Oh boy. Houston, we have a problem. Houston, we have a serious fucking problem. Now, guys, like I said, man, I've done some bad things in my life. I've done some bad things, and listen, this isn't to say that I'm any better or worse than him, right? But I'll tell you this. You wouldn't catch me dead saying any shit like this. Are you fucking kidding me? Did this son of a bitch actually just sit here and say that child pornography could be therapeutic to pedophiles? Are you kidding me with that? Then this dude says you can use the previously shot cheese pizza and pay the victims of the cheese pizza for their consent to be distributed for other men who like cheese pizza. You cannot make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. You cannot make this shit up. This dude is going on every podcast that will listen, talking about morals and values and the red pill is this and they're scammers and they're no. Destiny, yeah, dude, King Life nailed it. Destiny, bruh, you're a fucking creep, dude. You are a fucking creep. That is absolutely, positively the most disgusting thing I've ever heard. This is insane. Listen, Destiny fans, what now? What now? Ugh. Ugh. What are Destiny's fans gonna say now? He admitted to having choked out his wife a few times. He abandoned his son, and he is sitting here talking about the benefits of child pornography. That is... But you guys want to listen to him and Melina talk about what it means to be a real man, what it means to be a real woman. Let's play that again.
Child pornography.
That's kind of a different thing. There's like moral versus pragmatic sides of that. I've seen a little bit of evidence on the pragmatic side, and it seems like an okay thing. I probably should.
Wait a minute. Where did you see this? Where did you see this?
Say that, or it sounds bad, but men that are given access to child pornography have a higher chance of not actually committing pedophilic actions in real life. And I would argue that that would be a moral good, that if you can prevent people from acting on those urges, that's something that should be explored. What you can do is you can find people that were previously abused, okay, so the child porn that's already been made, and then you would offer them some sort of compensation if you could get their consent to use it in a therapeutical setting or whatever, would be the idea.
Consent to distribute people's abuse.
FBI, open up!
Look, man. Look. Like I said, I'm not going to sit here and try to position myself as some bastion of morality. Like, God knows I've made that mistake. I've made many, 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 many mistakes. Giorgio says, but wait, there's more. I don't have any more. That's all I got. That's all I got. Right? I am never going to sit here and tell you that I'm better than this guy because of... No, man. No. I actually have integrity. And integrity has nothing to do with morals, by the way. Integrity has to do with sticking to something. Right? Like, I have a very tight-knit group of people that I love and I trust. And when somebody attacks them, they then become my enemy. That's integrity. Gentlemen. But this man, you just listen to this man justify and This is insane. This is absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. Stephen Proctor with the $5 super chat says, reminds me of when Alex from Playing with Fire got spotted by Myron and pussied out and threatened to call the cops. Yeah, I remember when Myron actually called me and told me. All these guys talk all tough, and then they see you in the streets, then they bitch out. Just like this Moose whatever guy. Yeah, let's do it. I'm not coming to your house to fight you. I bet you I wouldn't either. I wouldn't fight me. I'm fucking crazy. Beastly Nerd, $5. Says, because of this, no one should take him seriously anymore. I've been saying this ever since he showed up. Dude, incredible. King Life, $5 says, Destiny says this crazy stuff because of Melina, her aunt, and stepmom are cam girls. Oh, boy. Oh, my God. Unbelievable. 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 Let's go through again for those of you guys. For those of you guys who are tuning in a little bit late. Let's listen to this.
Like, Steven is so great, but I can't handle it.
Because you just shouldn't fight in front.
Oh, yeah, the Utopia one. Oh, that's right, the Utopia one. Yeah, you know what? I think I did get that one, actually. I think I did.
Your kids. It's not healthy. It's not good. Parents should always be a united front. You don't want kids to think that you hate each other.
Agreed.
Ever. It's fucking horrible.
So this is Steven Bono.
Oh, sorry. He's got a cute kid, though. Very well spoken. Let's just get to this part.
Somebody is fucking physical abuse. That is domestic abuse. Period. Fucking period. I would have felt my shit with.
See that? See how emotional he is? He's fucking crazy.
Rachel, I wouldn't have any fucking fans today because you guys would probably think I'm a fucking abuser too. Garen fucking Teed, because you better fucking believe I had to fucking choke her out a few fucking times.
Garen fucking T. I've had to choke her out a few times. Ha! Unbelievable. Unfucking believable. And finally,
that shit got crazy.
Oops. I'm sure it did.
Pornography.
That's kind of a different thing. There's like moral versus
Mike Supreme says, I wasn't ready for this stream at all. Bruh, I wasn't ready for it, and I planned the damn thing.
Pragmatic sides of that. I've seen a little bit of evidence on the pragmatic side,
oh my God.
and it seems like an okay thing. I probably shouldn't say that, or it sounds bad, but men that are given access to child pornography have a higher chance of not actually committing pedophilic actions in real life, and I would argue that would be a moral good, that if you can prevent...
That would be a moral good. This dude just said that the distribution of cheese pizza would be a moral good.
People from acting on those urges, that's something that should be explored. What you can do is you can find people that were previously abused, okay, so the child porn that's already been made, and then you would offer them some sort of compensation if you could get their consent to use it in a therapeutical setting or whatever, would be the idea.
Consent to distribute people's abuse. All right.
Yeah, consent to use people's abuse. AG says Myron needs to stop bringing this goof on his show. Listen, man, Myron's a grown man. He can do what he wants. I mean, I've been in his ear about it, but he said, hey, look, man, I see the benefit. Hey, look, that's up to him. That's up to him. That's his choice. I think I might have another one.
What about child pornography?
That's
nope, that's the same one. Hang on, I might actually have it. Hang on.
Destiny.
Videos on pedophilia, you don't...
Oh, there we are. Oh, I do have it. I do have it. Hang on. Here's another one. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Listen to this.
Destiny.
Videos on pedophilia, you don't think that, they should be killed or imprisoned, right? If they don't act on their sexual urges.
Oh, so I don't think any sort of mental illness should be demonized. The demonization of pedophiles in society is an incredibly negative thing, I would think.
Oh, my God. The demonization. Did this man just say the demonization of pedophilia? Like, are you kidding me? The demonization of pedophilia. Just let that sit for a second. This is a man that you losers are listening to. This is a man that stole his fan's girlfriend, abandoned his son, choked his wife out, and is now sitting here talking about the benefits of distributing cheese pizza to would-be cheese pizza eaters to prevent them from going out to get more cheese pizza. Crazy.
Pedophilia is very much a mental disorder. The more you stigmatize it, the less people seek treatment for it.
Oh.
So yeah, I absolutely think that pedophilia shouldn't be demonized or stigmatized.
I do not think that pedophilia should be demonized or stigmatized. Holy fuck. Holy fuck, y'all. But we're the ones that have to go? These guys should go. These guys need to be gone. No, Steven. You need to be gone. You listen, man. Choking a bitch out, that's not something I would do, but hey, everybody makes mistakes. But you made that mistake a few times. Number one. But dude, this pedophilia thing, listen, listen, I'm going to use myself as an example, right? Just because somebody in a moment of emotional rage chokes a bitch out, that doesn't mean that he doesn't still have value to bring to the world, right? That doesn't mean that you put it. Let me ask you guys something here. Let me ask you guys something, because I want to be as fair as possible, because Lord knows I've had my share of slings and arrows. What it comes down to is this: is if somebody you loved, your child, your parent, your brother, your sister, had to have heart surgery, and there are only two doctors. There are only two doctors in the world that were qualified to do this surgery. There's one doctor who has more experience and a better record than the other doctor. But if you found out that the better doctor was an asshole, would you then say, I don't want the better doctor to operate on my kid? Of course not. You don't give a fuck about the fact that he choked a bitch out. Can you save my brother, my son, my father? Yes or no? People become very morally malleable when it comes to critical situations. When it comes to life or death, I don't want that pilot to fly because he said bad things about women on the internet. Well, if he has if he has 100,000 hours in the air, in the sky, and has a sterling reputation, wheels up. Wheels up. Okay. So I found out my dentist knocked his girlfriend out. Hey man, as long as if you can keep these pearly whites pearly white, I'm good with it. I'm good with it. Yeah, it's wrong what you did, but that does not make you any less qualified to do what you do. That does not make you any less qualified. Me, myself, I have committed many, many crimes. I clearly know what I'm talking about. The proof is clearly in the pudding. You guys see my lifestyle. I walk the walk that I talk. I walk the walk that I talk, but unbelievable. I walk the walk that I talk. So, as far as choking his woman out, not something I would do, and that is morally that is reprehensible. Because choking somebody out that's smaller and weaker than you, namely a woman, not something to be proud of. This guy wanted to jump on us for being woman beaters, yet he admitted that he choked his wife out on more than one occasion. That still doesn't mean that he's not intelligent and that he doesn't have value to bring to the world. Until this.
Yeah.
What?
You are absolutely fine with a child fucking an adult.
Oh my god.
In a society,
if we live in a utopian society.
if we lived in an absolutely utopian society where there was no stigma whatsoever on any type of sexual activity, then yeah, you could probably make that argument.
Oh my god.
Bono's kind stance on pedophilia makes sense considering his chat logs of him distributing a photo of a 15-year-old that he called hot. And in the chat logs, it seems like his friends really wanted that photo.
Guys, enough's enough. Enough's enough. Guys. Enough is enough. I'm not saying that Destiny has to be gone. I'm not saying that Melina has to be gone. But if you are a fair... Jesus Christ, I don't even know where to go with this. But if you want to watch Destiny play video games, hey, like, Destiny should stick to video games. Like, he really, really should. He really, really should. Right? And yeah, he does provide value to losers and apparently pedophiles. Right? But listen, I'm not going to call you fanboys. It is what it is. People who actually take what Destiny says seriously with regards to relationships between men and women, if you're still rooting for this guy, I can't help you. I can't help you. I can't fit a square peg into a round hole. It's just not going to happen. This is not going to happen. It is just not going to happen. This man, again, admitted to having choked out his wife a few times. He abandoned his kid, and he is pro-cheese pizza. Listen, man, you can say whatever you want about me. You can say whatever you want about me. People who don't like me, see, I had a conversation with MLD about this today because he's catching a lot of heat, right? But all hit pieces do is just embolden your haters, right? That's all they do. I know we've all had hit pieces done on us, right? That doesn't increase the number of haters. It just increases their prevalence. Oh, I didn't like him anyway. Now I have a reason to not like him. And what you guys have to understand is that nobody fact checks any of this stuff. They just put it out there like it's fact. They said MLD slashed some girl with a bottle and that he was arrested for it, charged with it, went to court, and settled out of court. Abba, if it's settled out of court, you don't go to court. You see? Abba's just believing everything he gets. All he had to do was just be reasonable. Wait a minute, how did they settle this out of court if he went to court? No! MLD was never charged. That's why, dude, crime in Japan is zero. Or nearly zero. It's one of the safest cities on earth because of their draconian-style laws. John is a white man living in Tokyo. I can assure you, if he really did bottle some bitch, they would have done something about it. But all these hit piece channels, they grasp every little... They don't even fact check it. They don't care if it's true. If it makes you look bad, we're going to run with it. And the idiots that run right along behind him pretend to think that all of this is true. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Everybody wants to see me debate Destiny. You want to know the real reason why they want to see me debate Destiny? Is because they know that Destiny and I could never fight. Like, I would never... Dude, come on. Like, that's, right? They want to see David take down Goliath. They want to see little Destiny take on the big bad Donovan Sharpe. That's the only reason why. What do you think of him now? What do you think of him now? Choked out his woman. Deserted his kid. Like, Destiny is the type of man that we preach against becoming. You're pro-pedophilia? You choked out your woman? You abandoned your kid? What kind of, seriously? What kind of man are you? I mean, shit, at least the things that I'm accused of, it could be looked at as maybe somewhat, right? Remember the rumors in the beginning. Donovan is adopting Devin's niece, right? They ran with that for a year and a half. Then they said, oh, wait a minute. Devin actually has a daughter. She has a kid. She has a kid. Oh my God, she's a single mom. Well, which is it? Is it the niece or is it the daughter? Right? People will believe whatever they think is worse. They just don't care about the truth. They don't. And all of this just goes to show they do it for the AdSense, guys. They talk all this shit about how we are scammers and grifters and we do this only for the money. Why in the world would you purposefully lie to the public? I'm sorry. Why would you purposely put out information that you have not verified as the truth if you weren't doing it for the money as well. If it bleeds, it leads. The same goes for YouTube. The more salacious it is, the more views it gets. I actually watched a documentary called Childhood 2.0. I would highly, highly recommend watching it. Very, very good documentary. I think it might, I forget where it's at, but just look it up, Childhood 2.0. I think it's childhood2.0.com. And I forget the guy's name. His name was Tristan something, and I think he used to work for big tech, Google or Twitter, something. And one thing he said absolutely blew my mind, and it explained everything. It explained everything in a nutshell. He said, in my time at XYZ company, what gets us the most engagement, what gets the most attention, moral outrage. Let me repeat that. He said, the thing that gets the most attention, the most clicks, the most views, is moral outrage. He's a bad guy. You shouldn't listen to him. He said this, he did that. He's a fraud. He's a scammer, blah, 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 blah. You don't think Abin Preach knows that moral outrage pays the bills? Listen, man, you can moral outrage all you want to. You just got to spread the truth. They're not interested in the truth. Moral outrage is not interested in the truth. It is only interested in AdSense. If I were interested in AdSense, I'd be the ugly version of Derek Jackson, y'all. I do this for men. I do this for men. Yeah, I do it for the money now. And I make a damn good living doing it. And I am not going to apologize. But I'm not going to let Abba and Preach and Destiny pretend that they do this for moralistic purposes. No. The reason why you put out stuff that you haven't verified as facts is for AdSense. And we're the grifters? We're the scammers? We're the ones who can't be trusted? Nobody knows what Abba and Preach really stand for. Nobody knows what Destiny stands for. All they stand for is what everybody isn't. Continue to watch and follow Destiny and Melina at your peril. If what you've seen tonight hasn't convinced you that listen, keep them around. Don't cancel them, keep them around, man. These two are sexual depraved deviants. Destiny even more than Melina. James Wingett with the $2 super chat says, I have to catch the replay. I see you being careful. Man, I gotta be. Daniel Rodriguez with the $10 super chat. Appreciate that very much. King of Life says, Abba is an idiot. Yeah, dude, come on, man. Oh my God, yeah. Oh, yeah, of course. Someone said I would destroy Destiny in a fight. Dude, it's not even, like, you can't even, like, I would never, ever, ever fight Destiny. If I fought Destiny, that would make me a coward. Oh, here we go. Let me catch back up with these super chats here. Derek the Trader with the $5 super chat says, I'm not surprised with Destiny. Any man who allows his wife to sleep with other men is messed up on a fundamental level. Only bad stuff follows that. Unbelievable. King Life says, DS protecting a child from not having a father figure versus a father that abandoned his biological child for a Sweden girl who sleeps around on him. But I'm the scam artist. I'm the grifter. Do you guys see? Like the truth is on our side, guys. Cigarman85 with the $5 super chat says, so let's see if, quote, Mr. Moral and I associate with a, like, E-parist. Ooh. Do a video, Destiny calling him out in cheese pizza. Somebody needs to get a hold of Abba. Somebody needs to get a hold of Abba and Preach. Because we all remember what he said. Well, I can't deal with you if you don't have morals. I just can't. I will come after you if you don't have morals. I don't want anything to do with your business. I don't want to do this relationship with you. I can't be friends with someone who's like a rapist. Can you be friends with someone who is a pedophile apologist? Can you, Abba, be friends with a man who just sat here and advocated paying victims of cheese pizza for therapeutic, for I can't even get the words out, for therapy for pedophiles? Can you be friends with that? Because the man just said that. The man just said that in plain English. You called Myron a rapist based on what? And so you guys see, it's not about the truth. Pearl tried to tell you guys. Man. She tried to tell you. Listen, Pearl had to walk all that shit back on Fresh and Fit because she saw how it happened to her. They take everything out of context and paint you as some sort of a whatever. We're racist and misogynist and women haters and women beaters. Dude, Destiny is a misogynist. That's who he is. That's your misogynist, guys. He is the real misogynist. Y'all, this man abandoned his child, choked out his wife, and is now married to a woman who has completely depraved his mind. He is the real misogynist. And you better... Ooh, I shouldn't have bounced up in that. Good God. Sorry about that. I'm going to be green screening here for a little while because everything from like the neck down is kind of... You guys know. You guys got it. So, yeah. Listen, my procedure... My transurethral... Oh, jeez. It's called a TURB. Or a TURP. Got it done on Saturday afternoon at around 2:30. The procedure went perfectly fine. There was a little bit of trouble, though. They couldn't find a cath big enough to fit down my penis hole. And so I said, well, I have a suggestion. They said, well, what suggestion do you have? Get a garden hose. Ding! Sorry, guys. That was a bad joke. My dick is so big that my cath is the size of a garden hose. No, in all seriousness, everything went perfectly fine. Prognosis is great. I'm on a... they put me on Cialis and a bunch of other stuff for recovery and all that good stuff. Yes! Dr. B84, who's a doctor, the transurethral resection of the prostate. Thank you. Yeah. So that went just fine. The next hopefully 5 days or so, I can get this thing out of here. Stop having to change my bags. Right? But yeah, like it's gonna be very cool. I'm gonna be peeing much more freely. It's gonna be all good. And listen, thank you guys for your well wishes. I tried to come back on Wednesday. I couldn't. I just couldn't do it. I really wanted to, but at any rate, thank you guys very, very much. Thank you guys very, very much for tuning in. I really, really appreciate you guys' support. But Roderick Thomas says, "Is it painful?" Yes. I'm in a lot of pain now. Because I haven't taken a pain pill in 3 hours and 50 minutes. But if I take the pain pill, then I get a little bit loopy. I gotta cut him in half because I just don't have that kind of tolerance anymore. Jesus Christ. Like, dude, I used to be able to pop Percocets and Vicodins like it was going out of style. You guys know all about the Cocaine Chronicles. Man, they gave me that 5 milligram Percocet. I was like, oh, shit. Good God. Then I started getting nauseous. They said, well, you probably have to split him in half. It is what it is. It is what it is. But yeah, everything is good. The plumbing is touch and go for now, but everything is healing up. Everything is healing up very nicely, and so I appreciate you guys'. Yes. Oh my God. You better believe it will hurt. Woo. But I'll leave you guys with this, man. This is why you have to be. Oh, John says, been showing my brother your womanese shorts as he navigates dating. Absolutely, John. Tell you what, John. Send me an email. Send me an email, John. TSR@donovansharpe.com, and I will give both you and your brother full access to the entire video version of womanese. That is a $1,400 value for you and your brother, man. I appreciate you showing me that. I really, really do. I really, really do. Yeah, I'll give stuff. I mean, dude, I've already made all my money from womanese. It ain't nothing for me to give them away every once in a while. City Champion says, get well, Donovan Sharpe. Take time to heal. You've already earned your stripes in the field, sir. Appreciate that. Salute, sir. Abso-freaking-lutely. Yeah, send me an email, tsr@donovansharpe.com, and I'll Troy James Parent says, my grandpa had that surgery a month ago. It's not a surgery, it's a procedure. without getting into too much detail, so they take a laser and they stick it down your pee hole, and they use a laser to get rid of all there's a lot of excess tissue, and then to blast away the benign tumor. So yeah, it's all gone. I think I've peed out most of the stuff at this point. And so oh my God, I hope to God I can get this thing taken out on Wednesday. Oh my God, I cannot wait to get this thing taken out on Wednesday. Jesus fucking Christ. God, that'll be a great day. Devin talking about TMI. Bitch, you live with me. What you talking about? TMI. It sucks, man. But hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. Thank you guys very, very much for tuning into the show. And like I said, guys, we're not we're one of the most intelligent communities that I can think of. We always know we always know who the real ones are and who the bullshitters are. Alex from Playing with Fire, he ain't nobody, man. He's reciting pickup lines from 2003, and he looks like a greasy car salesman. And he's a pussy. He ran his mouth about Myron, saw Myron in the street, and threatened to call the cops. He's not a real one, dude. Tony Johnson, the quote-unquote president of the Manosphere, he's not a real one either. This dude doxes everybody who works with him. He's got a failing business. He is done. Right? At some point, the truth comes out, guys. At some point, a person's character is going to be revealed. You guys know, I've done a lot of bad things in my life. That doesn't mean I have bad character. Does it mean I'm a bad person? I don't know. If you guys think that, that's fine. Right? But you have to really start, we need to really start being more discerning of newcomers into the space. Because newcomers into the space, more often than not, appear to have nefarious intentions. They really do. They either want to infiltrate the space to try to sway minds, or to get more followers, whatever the case may be, get rich quick, da-da-da-da-da. Nah, man, I've been in this community since 14, y'all. 14. My 10-year anniversary is March 14th of 2024. 10 years ago, I wrote my very first Return of Kings columns. My message has not changed or wavered since. Ever. Ever. All right. Well, I think that's going to do it. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time. Take care.